Hi, and welcome back to Bali Today. Well, as I've said in the introduction, the fashion industry is not only good for Bali economically, but of course it touches almost everybody's life in some way or other. So we have two lovely girls here live in Bali and are also involved as models in the fashion industry. So I'd like to introduce you to my dear friend Joy and Ratih. Hi, Ratih.
Hi,
Hi.
Nancy.
Hi, darling.
Hi.
Now, I can speak a little bit of Balinese, but not much. But I'm going to try it on you, right?
It's okay.
Okay. Saking napi, Ratih.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I come from Tabanan, but I born in Denpasar.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And you've been living here all your life?
For 13 years, yeah.
For 13 years.
I moved here when I
So
was
if
4.
I say to you, sucking napi, do you get it?
No.
Okay, okay. Where are you from, or where are you living right now?
I live in Seminyak, but I'm French.
All right, of course. To some of us in the Western community, it's an absolute joy to meet a Balinese person whose life has been affected so positively by fashion, because you're not sitting in a factory making clothing, which is very important for a lot of Balinese families. Please tell me your story. How did you become a model, darling?
Well, actually, I started when I was in high school, senior high school. It was a funny story because I don't really like modeling. The first time until my sister insists me to learn how to walk as a model, makeup, dressing up, because I'm a little bit tomboy girl, something like that. So to be like something like now, someone who's just being a model, just like now, it's been so amazing experience.
But were you modeling for Western fashion industry?
Yeah.
And was there someone who, how did you have the connection to begin? To a photographer or to a designer or?
First time we are going to the agency.
There's an agency here?
Yeah, sure. Well, there's a lot of agency in Bali, but yeah.
I didn't even realize that. Oh my God, I want you to give me a list at the end. Yeah?
Sure, you can be my manager.
Yeah, sorry, I have a gig now. I'm busy.
Sure, well, yeah, there's a lot of connection because in Bali there's a lot of Western people also that coming for photo shoot, fashion show. It's easy, yeah.
That's right. Now, Joy.
Yes.
Was this your ambition, darling, or your mom's ambition?
No,
or?
it was more of my mom's ambition, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now, I've seen some of your shots, and I knew Joy when she was just sort of normal, if you know what I mean. You're still normal, but you know, you're a typical 13-year-old girl with braces and a little bit malu, a little bit shy. So when Christina showed me your shots that you're doing, and you did something really amazing. What was your most recent big modeling?
Oh, for Harper's Bazaar magazine, yeah.
Fantastic. Now, was that an agent from here in Bali that got you that?
No, I was in France because I go back and forth all the time, and so I got the job overseas and they flew me here. But I live here, so yeah, I don't really model here.
Yeah.
It's more in France.
Sure. You go to school here?
Yes, I do. Still in high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I've got to tell you a really funny story. I went through that period of my teen years, like everybody, where you think, what will I be?
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, well, you know, maybe I should think about modeling. Right? Want to stand up for a second? Go ahead. Let's all stand up. And then I met.
Not much different.
Yeah, we're very much
So
the
much.
same. But no, the first time I met girls like you that just have this thing, and I thought, what was I thinking? So, you know, for young girls out there, you know, unless you're built this way, just give it up and become a manager or something. You know. No, are you enjoying it? That's an important thing.
I never thought I would, but yeah, I am actually.
Yeah.
It's fun to travel and, you know, experience meeting new people and all different types of clothing and designers, and it's pretty crazy.
And you've done traveling as well?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell us where you've been.
Well, I'm doing fashion show in Hong Kong, for several of months, Singapore and Sri Lanka, and for photo shoot.
This is, right now, we have an audience of both the people living here and people not living here, and also people who speak English and people who speak Indonesian. So, this point in your life, Ratih, was there anything that you'd like to say about what you think about the combination of Western and Balinese on Bali now? Positive, negative, happy?
Yeah. For me, as individual, well, I think it's a pleasure to work with Western people or outside our country because we have more open-minded vision about the world, and also for me it was very good, inspired my life. And also, well, that's a lot of positive thing I think happening in Bali also because of the globalization, and when people foreigner coming to Bali, I think it's a positive thing. Yeah,
because we forget that some of the Balinese people's opinion is quite positive. So
yeah,
thanks. And for you, I know you're only young. You don't have necessarily a big perspective on the world, but now that you're traveling a bit, how do you feel about being a person that was lucky enough to grow up here in Bali?
I feel very lucky because I feel our mentality is different than everyone else's. Like she said, we're very more open-minded because there's cultures blend, you know. Whereas in France, they have one way of thinking and nothing else. They're not open to any other ideas. Whereas here, it's more, you know,
take your pick. You know,
exactly.
You'll find people like you, whatever you are.
And also, I think people are much more friendly here.
Yeah.
They're much more welcoming than in other countries. Well, most countries, not everywhere, of course. But yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, congratulations. We're going to put some information about you on our website so people can follow your career.
Sure.
And if you just keep information coming to us, we love to be your fan club. You know, we love to be, oh, Joy did this and Ratih did this.
Yeah.
So this will be great. So for you out there, if you'd like to follow their careers, you'll be able to do that on our website. So we're going to take a little break. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Nancy.
Really. And you both look absolutely lovely. So you guys, go out, put your makeup on, think about wanting to be a model, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes with more of Bali Today.